And so let me get back on my 50 mile. I always ramble. I always get off track. So yeah, so where was I at? So yeah, so I had to take him down, but I stopped at my 43 mile. So I stepped pretty much, if you look at Goliath standing, I stopped at his neck. I stopped at his neck, you know. It was super dark. There's no traffic lights. There's nothing. It was pitch black, and I was running on the street. So I could easily got hit by a crazy driver or something and really hurt myself really bad. So we had to call it to an end, you know. So my family met up with me, and it was awesome that they were out there waiting for me. So after celebrating with my family and my friend Christian, my wife took me home, took care of me, and the next day I was standing like I never ran 43. It was awesome, you know. And then I went that same night. The next day, that same night, I went out to see the Chicago Bulls game, which is totally awesome too, because I know in advance the Lord was celebrating me. And then on Tuesday, I pretty much went back to work because I took Monday off. Tuesday, I went back to work, and I was moving around like nothing, you know, and telling everyone my experience, you know, sharing my testimony and stuff like that. And then yesterday, you know, I was same thing. I went back to work. I'm doing nothing, and I'm not even thinking about running and anything like that. But I just felt the glory of the Spirit of the Lord just rested on me, give me wisdom. I'm like sharing my wisdom on Facebook, boom, 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 laying it out. And then I felt that fire lighting me up, and then I hear it, run, 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 run. I'm like, run. Okay, so so at noon I went for my run. I was gonna go for a short run because of the fact I ran 43 miles. So I'm, you know, taking it easy. But no, not my spirit, not the Lord's spirit, man. He took me far, man. And he's like, yeah, you gotta finish Goliath. So he took me 7 miles. So I finished Goliath. I finished my 50 mile, and I caught off Goliath's head, cut him up. Yep, cut him up. He's done. You know, and then I went back to the shop, and my pace, oh my goodness, was so awesome. I had 2 miles. They were exact same thing, like 7 minute 46 seconds. Exactly, for 2 miles, 2 different miles. Like I think it was my 3rd mile and my 6th mile. My 3rd mile and my 6th mile was 7 minutes and 43 and 43 or 46 seconds. It was awesome. I was like, wow. So, but yeah, so I finished Goliath off, and I just want you to know that I couldn't complete this Goliath by myself. This is something that the Lord had grown me to be, the new creation, the born again Christian, you know, the true believer, the true being of Christ. You know, I represent the Lord, and I represent many of you who are stuck in darkness and not knowing how to overcome, not understanding our Lord for what he did for us, you know. So I want you to see my experience and use it to find out who you are, who you truly are. Not what the world created you to be, not who the world manipulated in your life. You know, you had to find out who you are, and the only way you're gonna find your art, you had to find the Lord. You had to find the Lord, or do something different, because if you don't find something, you're gonna die miserable, and you shouldn't die miserable. You should die with a smile like this. I'm telling you, you should be smiling, because you know what? Once we're done with this world, we know where we're going. And if we're smiling now, then we're gonna be smiling then. And that is the truth, amen. Oh man.